Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'm going to talk to you about the Baker Act and being required by the receiving facility after they've released you to go back for some form of aftercare. So let me sort of set the scene for you. I had a call from a mum tonight. 24-year-old son has now been detained for a week. And I asked, how did he get there? Well, apparently 3 weeks ago, he was also Baker Acted. And he was released after 2 weeks. I'm not really going to get into why he was there and why he sat there for 2 weeks. But long story short is they let him out after 2 weeks, and the facility said to the mother, "You need to bring him back for aftercare." So she did, and she brought him back for aftercare a week ago. And of course, he still has that wonderful health insurance, and they Baker Acted him in the facility while they were doing the aftercare. And I said to the mum, "Why did you bring him back there?" She said, "Because they told me I had to." And I said, "They lied to you." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, No. You had no obligation to go back there. Once he was released, he was no longer in the grips. He was no longer a ward of the state of Florida, and you didn't have to bring him back there. And the fact that they told you is just sort of confirmation of what, she now already knows, which is, this is an unscrupulous facility. And by the way, this particular facility, I have litigated against many, many, many times. This is just their MO. And now the kid's been there for a week, and, they don't want to release him. Well, why would they? Nobody knows he's there. You can't sue them for this stuff. Oh, and by the way, he's got great insurance. So, look, I hate to say it, but this is why you need to get a lawyer involved, because if she'd had a lawyer the first time around, first of all, I doubt very much he would have sat there for 2 weeks. And the minute they told the mother that she needed to bring him back, I would have said to it, "No, you don't. The only time you need to take him back there is if there's a court order to bring him back. Once he's released, he's free to go and go get services wherever you choose for him, wherever he chooses for himself." But unfortunately, this is the craziness of the mental health system down here, and this is the unscrupulous facilities that we're dealing with. So I want to share that with you. If a facility releases your loved one and tells you have to come back there, you don't. Unless the judge says you do, in which case you got to follow the court order, because you could be held in contempt. But if the facility says you got to come back, in fact, if the facility says they're only going to release you if you come back to their place, you know what I'm going to say to you. I'm going to say, no, you don't. And that's coercive, and it's not right. And I would take that and put it in a petition, and yeah, you know what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to send it to a judge, and I can't imagine they're going to want to fight me on that. But I've seen that happen too. But I wanted to share that with you. I appreciate you tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.